It's August 23rd, 2016. All right, that's Clob Canyons, Zion National Park. So early enough that I just stopped on the middle of the road here. This is Clob Canyon. I think there are two canyons, one on either side of that monolith there. And I believe that's what I read at the visitor center. I believe that that the canyons are just spectacular, just judging by what I'm looking at. The canyons are red, so ain't the road. And that's the view out the back window. I was gonna wait until I got up to the end and then film stuff as I was coming down, but I wanted to get a shot of that right there. Okay, I am at Clob Canyons, and it is part of Zion Park, National Park. It's the north part of it, actually, and there was a 5-mile scenic drive that I just drove up. Stopped once on the way up to film something, but what I filmed on my way up is nothing compared to what I'm looking at here behind me. I'm going to turn the camera around right now, and we're going to have a look-see of it. First of all, out that way, I can see more structures, geological structures, comparable or not probably as nice as, but they're still similar to what we have right here. This is just spectacular. I think I'm going to be taking Canon shots as well as GoPro shots of the scenery I'm looking at here. This is just magnificent. They call that a hanging valley. And the reason that I don't know the reason that they call it that, but the way you find it is where you see dark stains on the red wall like that. That indicates a waterfall that happens when the rains are heavy and stuff. And it shows that you can grow stuff in those little crevices on there. I also think that area, let me see if I can back out. Yeah, there we are. That area there is pretty spectacular. That's just a gash in the rocks, it looks like. Clob Canyons. This overlook reveals the cooler, more thickly forested world above the Finger Canyons. From this elevated viewpoint, you can see the pattern of canyon carving streams along cracks in the Colorado Plateau. Each Finger Canyon is like a miniature Zion Canyon, showing similar erosion dynamics. Broad at the mouth, it narrows to a deep slot in the upper reaches. And then all the way on the left over here is Horse Ranch Mountain, and it's an elevation of 8,726 feet. And then right there is Pariah Point, 7817. Over here, that peak is Betty Point, 7520. And then this one here is Nagant Mesa, 7785. This one is Timbertop Mountain at 8,055. Wow, didn't realize that was higher than the other ones. And then, oh wow. Oh, I got it. Timbertop Mountain is the whole structure, and that's why it's 8,055 feet. And then that little Butte, they call it. Shantavai Butte. And it's $69.95. So that's what you're looking at right there. And I can tell you that I have seen some sights, but none are any more spectacular than what you're looking at right here. Unbelievable views. Unbelievable geology. Over here a little bit. Just unbelievable. Collapsing scenery. The cliffs appear solid and motionless, but the visible scars tell a different story. In July 1983, a huge slab broke off the opposite cliff, leaving a bluff-colored scar and tons of rubble at the base. The entire event was over in moments. These canyons are not permanent scenery. Many rockfalls shape the dynamic and evolving canyons. Dramatic facelifts like the 1980 rockfall are relatively rare, but frequent small piles of rocks on the roadway reveal this terrain's volatile personality. Look for other rockfall scars throughout the park. This is a truck demolished by a rockfall in 1947. Rockfall along Park Road in 2004. And this is the area of the 1983 rockfall. It was right there. I really marvel at the tectonic uplift that occurs to create these mountains, to create these geological structures. Pretty marvelous. Unbelievable, actually. What I like is the way you can see how it was uplifted. The earth was just pushed up. There's the road that I'm going to have to go down. And there's the valley that I'm going to go down into. I was talking about the striations in the rocks and how the uplifting occurred. And it's so evident to see around here. Just marvelous scenery. Magnificent.